We are
We
live.
are
Live.
we are back.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Coach. Good morning, Mama Ego. How
Good
was your
morning,
night?
good
Good
morning, good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I hope
Good to
everybody's
see you
sleeping
this
well.
morning. We did.
N-
That's why we are here.
Now we can see the candle lighter and the road warrior is back to the station.
Yes, he is present now.
Okay. Yeah, good morning, our viewers, wherever you're watching us from. Yeah, today I'll be your host. My name is Juliet. I'm originally from Nigeria. I am married. I have two beautiful princesses and one handsome prince. So when I was in Nigeria, I worked as a secretary, then moved from Nigeria to the US. I've worked with transportation department before leaving. Then right now I am a stay-home mom, a proud digital business owner, and a mompreneur. I'm happy to be here to be your host this morning, streaming live from Atlanta, Georgia. So my viewers and my fans, you know how it goes. We are still in the morning. Those people that want to take their madazi, they are ready to take their madazi now. Your your breakfast, your tea, your chai, any other thing that has resonate with you this morning, you can take. Then those that want to snack on popcorn, cookies, and every other thing, juice and ice cream, you are free to take it. Then our people back in Africa, those people that are taking buga and
Mhm.
uh,
And the ugali.
and ugali. Get
Mhm.
ready to take your buga and ugali. Our people back in Africa and Europe, they want to eat their fufu, their padenia, their egusi soup, their ofu akpu, their santana, their ofu ologbo, and egbolo egusi, okro. No wahala. You guys should start eating and don't touch that dye. Don't leave that place until we are done. So if you have any question, you see how many of us is here. Anybody that resonates with you, go there, put your email, put your name, tick the little box, watch the free webinar and ask the question you need to ask from there. Then if you have any contribution as we are live now, you can put it out there. We acknowledge you and give you a shout out. Thank you guys for coming. I'm going to introduce my co-presenter and then we go to the topic for today. Miss Joyce, introduce yourself. Are
Yes,
you in
thank you.
Kenya or you are in America? Tell me.
I had gone because you took all the time to prepare the food, and now you've left us here, those who don't have the snack, salivating. So now I switched myself off. That's why I went. But anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, our viewer. My name is Joyce. I'm originally from Kenya. I'm streaming live from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a teacher by profession. And in Georgia, I work in automotive industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner, a successful mompreneur in the business. So that is why we are here sharing our experiences just to inspire some of you. So we welcome you, and I'm happy to be here. Then I take it back to our wonderful, wonderful host.
Thank you, Miss Joyce, for that. So I'm going
Mm.
to introduce my coach. Let my coach introduce himself. Then we'll go to Miss Fuluke.
Hello, 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 hello. How are
Mm.
you? And we are proud to have you guys back here. And thank you, our host, for hosting us. My name's Desmas Ndega, originally from East Africa, road warrior by career. And today, Dallas, Texas is where I'm headed to. I'll be there in a few. So I'll be live in Texas. Family resides in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm happy to be here present. And with that being said, I give it back to you, our wonderful host.
Thank you, coach, for that introduction. You just only say you are a road warrior. You didn't say you are a candle lighter because you have light a lot of candle in this community. So, Miss Foluka, introduce yourself.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Good morning from my side. So
Mm.
nice to be back here once again. Good morning, coach. Good morning, co-presenters.
Good
Good morning, good morning,
morning.
good morning. Good to have
I'm so
you.
thank you so much. Thank you. I'm happy to be back here again. Although today, is one of those days that the spirit is so willing, but the body is weak. But regardless, we have to show up.
You see
Wow.
So,
that this is the power of accountability. If we
okay.
Mhm.
if we were not waiting for you, you would say like, oh, you were alone.
Honestly,
You would. This is one of the
honestly,
days.
if I should dance to the tune of my body, I will be like, I don't think I can do this. Honestly, but
Mm-hmm.
thank God for the grace. Yeah. Yeah, for the sake of our viewers seeing me for the first time, my name is Fuluki Adebayo. I'm originally from Nigeria, currently living in Manitoba, Canada, and that is where I'm streaming live from this morning. I'm mom of two boys and a girl. I work as a certification officer, and also by the side for now, I'm running this digital business as my plan B that would eventually transition into plan A. Thank you for always coming to join us on this session, and stay tuned with us because today you are going to find value in our discussion of this morning. Over to you, our host.
Thank you, Miss Foluke, for coming. We thank God for life and thank God for giving you that strength to be able to join us today, not dancing to the body.
The rhythm of her body.
The rhythm.
Yes,
Thank
so not
you.
dancing to the body, because if you want to follow the body every day, the body wants you to lay down there and not get up.
Mhm.
So you have to push yourself. That is why we always say it, that you see how the community is great. No
Yeah,
matter how you feel, you have to just summon
exactly.
courage and pick yourself up and do the needful. So today's topic is awakening your inner CEO. Hmm.
That you
Stepping
are.
into ownership of your vision. Do you see that? You have to
Mm.
be your own CEO.
Oh.
Not every time somebody will be on top of you. You have to own your own. Huh? Step
Mhm.
into your ownership of your own vision, because everybody has a vision. Nobody that doesn't have a vision. Everybody. If you even ask a 2 years old, if he start talking and ask him, what is your vision? He will tell you, or she will tell you, this is what I want to become. This is who I want to be. Talk less of we adults. So everybody has their own vision. So thank you guys for today. So we are going to start the first question, which says, what experience made you realize that your digital business could truly change your life? That one, we go to our road warrior, our candle lighter, the coach, to help us start it up.
Fantastic. So your question is what? Say that question one more time. I want to hear it again.
What experience made you realize that your digital business could truly change your life? It could truly change your
What
life.
experience? What
Mm-hmm.
experience?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question, and I want to think of what experience. Um, let's say, let me start from before I even joined the business. What experience leads me to the digital business, and then I can go into the experience while I'm into the digital business. So the experience that leads me to the digital business is number one, because I'm an immigrant. Um, I realized I came here when I was already, an adult. So I realized at this point I'm on the other side, on the senior side of adulthood, and I realized I am not ready. If I were to say I wanted to come out of my career today and just be what you call retired, I was not ready. I would not be ready for that. So I said, what can I start doing now to make sure that I can change my scene of what I'm looking at right now? Because the scene was like, if I were to say in phases, I'm in phase one when it looks, and yet I'm in phase three. So I said, how can I make it a phase 3 so that if I were to retire today, I can literally leave an inheritance to the third generation. So that was my first wake up call for me to say, I gotta find something else that I can generate extra money to make sure that I secure and I start living from phase 3, not phase 1 of life. The other one was I realized now, whether I like it or not, multiple sources of income are not a luxury, it's a necessity. Technology is taking over a lot of things. So even things that people used to think they're secure in, it can be taken away. So if you're not having something else you can fall back on, that can be a challenge. Number two, most people just have enough just to get by, which means if an emergency comes around, they're almost like a couple checks away from being bankrupt. So I said, mm-mm. And the bigger one is that life seems to be getting more expensive, but the money doesn't seem like it's increasing. So unless you get a way to increase that, it will seem like you are having more days in a month than the money. That was my experiences that led me to open up and say, you know what? I need a difference. I need something different to make up. Coming in here, in digital, the first thing that I loved, the experience I loved, is that truly is based on not really, you don't have to chase people, friends, family members, because at that point, for me, I realized something. If you chase friends and family members, at some point, friends and family members shrink. Even if you're so good at it, it shrink. So I said, the experience to realize that, oh my goodness, you have a whole world, and it's a matter of just learning a few things, and you'll have access to leads until the day you decide it's your last day here. You'll not run out of leads because people are being born every single day. The experience of just doing attraction marketing has literally changed the way I look at marketing in general, and realize for the first time I have a business that literally I'm going to leave a legacy for my children. The next one that I loved about this, and you guys said it today, is the community we have. You know, they say success leaves clues. In the community, every day, every single day, it's almost you're like, we are so used to seeing people are winning from left to right. People are buying the next home, 3 homes, 4 homes. People are walking away from their careers. Uh, People buy new cars and they pay them with one payment. You know, it's just you see this happening every single day. When you realize that, and not only that, is so much is passed on. Is somebody the information and wisdom is passed on from people who are winning big to to the masterminds, from the founders to drop-ins. There's so much that is passed on that even if I was second doubting the business, I'll be like, the business is not on trial no more. And another thing that I love about it, that I really the experience I've had here that is so good, is that see, like my friend came on today and he said, I am here, spirit is willing, but the mind is not here, the body is not here. The fact that you have family members that you create, that you are, you know, brothers and sisters from another mother, is such a beautiful thing, and I love it because the community is so united. It's so like one community, just like one family. We are big, but yet we are just one. That to me has been what a wonderful experience. The last one I'll say is the experience that literally when you deal with some of the affiliate marketing companies that we deal with is that because they are high ticket items, the pay is also very good. And for me to say, I'm so used to businesses where the profit margin was maybe $20. So for you even to make anything substantial, for you to pay something, even like maybe a mortgage or pay something, substantially, it will take so many sales for you to get there. But to have something that, just a couple of sales can really literally set you free, and yet you're not making those sales directly. To me, I know for sure I'm in the right place at the right time. And I can only end by saying I'm actually in an idea that whose time has come. And I'm so happy and grateful that God gave me the wisdom to see that and take part of it. With that being said, I give it back to you, our wonderful, wonderful host.
Thank you, Coach, for all those nuggets you have given. You really answered the question like from the beginning to the end. I don't know if Joyce or Miss Fuluke have anything to add, because even in the explanation you give, you said if you start bugging friends and family, you become NFA. No future friends. Everybody will run away.
Left. Uh-huh. Yes.
You will not even have family member. If they see your call, they will say, I'm not going to pick because
Uh-huh.
she want to start disturbing me about business. That is it, though. That is
It
why
is
this
true.
business is very good. So if
It
you
is
guys have anything to add to it, fine. If you don't
it
have,
is true, as you say, like when people know that you are on this business. I don't know why they attach it with that. Have you come to tell us about that business? You want to talk to us? Are you talking about the business? They attach you with that. But nowadays, someone also asked me, you are in a business, I don't see you selling. What are you doing? How do you get paid? Eh? Many people ask these questions, but we started answering them one by one. We are
Mhm.
collecting them, and there is a forum for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, coach has said a lot of everything, and
mhm.
in fact, whatever he has said is what uh,
Yeah.
we are also
Because if
we
we want
could
to say
say.
anything, it's like we will start repeating what he has said because it's the same thing. There's nothing we will
Uh,
say that
it,
is different.
it is not. We have a lot we can say. A lot other things like now. I mean,
Mhm.
you see, you look at the question. What experience made you realize
Mhm.
that your digital business could truly change your life? We
Uh-huh.
have many other reasons. Like me, when I started something that I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure that I'll go and talk to other people out there and they like the idea. So the moment I landed my first lead after joined the business, after joining, I was like, okay, let's go. Let me. I was doubting even myself. Will people take this? So immediately I got my website and then started, the way you get excited and tell people. Thank God I told the right people who accepted immediately, the same day. Uh, so the moment I landed my first lead, who later became my business partner. Oh my God. This he was she I can say my lead was genuinely valued the work, and everything shifted. Yeah, I was like, okay, now the doubt went away. The doubt I had that can someone join me really? Because I didn't know at first. So it wasn't just about the income. It was the realization that my skills and ideas could create real impact and freedom. Yeah. So that experience showed me this. This was just a side a hustle. It was the foundation of a life I could design on my own terms. So then I now started going far and wide. Now I said, let me go and tell more. And then the rest the rest is history. Okay, I give it
Okay.
back to you, my wonderful, wonderful host.
Okay, Miss Foluke, the second question is, how did your mindset shift when you began to see real growth and purpose in what you do online? How did your mindset shift?
Okay, thank you for the question. Mindset shift, let me take it from part of what Joyce talked about. When we start this business, apart from the fact that you overcome your fear to say,
Mhm,
let me proceed, the initial stage, truth be told, is always like, let me go and see what they are doing there.
mhm.
Maybe this thing is truly for me or
Or
not.
not?
But like Joyce said, when she got her first lead, she or maybe starting from when the website become active, then you'll be like, it's like this thing is coming together, it's making sense. It's like it's coming together, it's making sense. And that is the same experience that I had too.
Mhm.
Initially, it wasn't not number one, that initial stage of you are even confused. It's like you don't even know what you're doing. You open the training, the whole thing was so many, overwhelming, you don't know where to start. Especially when your mentor is not seated beside you to be pointing it to you like this, like this, like this, that you have to like factor so many things out on your own. That
Mhm.
initial stage was somehow.
Mhm.
But when the mindset shift begin is when I begin to settle in fully. Like now I know what a lead means, not just
Mhm,
knowing it by the definition, but I experience it coming through my funnel, my website. I'm like,
mhm,
oh, this thing is really like what they said it is. And the experience continued when I got my first buyer on a day that ordinarily I wasn't like physically present online. Normally would have done the normal schedule so that when I'm at
mhm,
work, no distraction and all that. And I just saw Bagam, you have a buyer. I'm like, this thing is making more sense, right? So that is how my mindset began to shift. And seeing that you come into a system, although initially not well understood, but gradually, I'm beginning to understand it, and the thing is
mhm,
turning out to be, to make more sense. And I'm seeing the improvements. I'm seeing the results. Let me put it that way. Yeah, I'm seeing the results. Then my purpose begins to drift more towards it. And
Mhm.
that is how the whole thing begin to align one after the other. And to give the icing on the cake, when the check also come in, when I got my
Mm.
first check in the business, I'm like, so all this check that I
Okay.
see online is truly real. Now it becomes my personal experience. If you will
Mhm.
agree with me, there is nothing as you having your personal experience. You might be
Mhm.
seeing people talking about something, but when it comes to you experiencing it personally, it makes more sense, right?
Mhm.
So that
Mhm.
is it. And as we continue in this whole thing, see myself having people, a mentor, I mean, buyers transitioning into mentor, and I'm able to like guide them into what to do, the baby steps. I see that it's beyond just business. It
mhm,
has grown to the point of you making impact, helping people similar to me, immigrants like me, that are having the hard time of
mhm,
having that time freedom, having that financial freedom, helping them to get exposed to a new way of life and to see that things can be done differently. And in the area especially of mentorship, being able to mentor, to impact knowledge, and to impacts them generally. So the whole thing makes more meaning. So, my mindset has shifted in the journey of this business, and I know that it will just keep getting better. But above all, I'm grateful for the opportunity, to help others, to make impact, to let as many people out there see the possibility of building a meaningful life and income, even in the online space. So, with that being said, I give it back to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that answers.
Mm.
Okay, Miss Joyce,
Yeah.
I know that is the one you answered just now. If you want to add to it, you can add. If nothing, let's
Yeah.
ask coach if coach has
Now,
anything.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I have something I can say. The
okay.
mindset shift, everyone, we are different.
Yeah, I know. That is why I
Even
asked
if
you.
we, even if we say someone has said everything,
No, no, I didn't
we
say
think
she said
around
everything.
it.
I said that is the one you start answering before.
I
So I
had
give it to
gone
her.
ahead.
So if you have anything to add to it, you can add.
Yeah, okay. So after it's like a continuation then.
Mhm.
So now, because I started doubting and what many people go through. Now after that experience, my mindset shifted from because I was like uh, before I was on survival. So it shifted from survival to strategy. Now I saw like, okay, if it can work, let me now be serious. So I stopped chasing quick wins. I knew that I can't compare myself with those the people that are ahead of me. I
Mhm.
have to now start because I've now seen that it works. So let me now be serious and start my wins. Thank God when I came, it was our coach. Our coach was winning, and she was told her name to be to take her picture in the head office. I was like, I even commented there and said, "I'll be next." I assumed every other person that was there. Now I started seeing myself like up there. You see, when you walk with the winners, you
Mhm.
see yourself there, and that is what is needed, so that if that one comes, it finds you in that more in that
Atmosphere.
emotion. Hmm. So then I stopped chasing quick wins. I began focusing on now building. So real. That's when I went to start telling everyone because I knew I would be like my coach. Uh,
That's
yes.
the beauty of having a good mentor that you can always look up to.
Mhm.
They like inspire you to want to be the best
Mhm.
and
Yes.
be like them. Thumbs
So
up, sir.
mhm. So I learned that I've now learned that success wasn't just about numbers. It is about purpose, impact, and showing up as the leader my audience needed me to be. Remember, I've been saying the story of me me getting some people, and then I didn't know what to tell them, so I started building myself. I knew that, and there is this thing I heard that that made me think of growing myself. I'm talking about the mind shift.
Mhm.
I listened to something, and someone was saying knowledge is the new money.
Yeah.
And if you are not inspired, you'll be expired.
Mhm.
And those who are not updated will be outdated. I really listened carefully to those. And no, those who are not informed will
Will be
be
informed.
informed.
Mm-hmm.
So information is the key to transformation. So I said now, because I was thinking, like, if I'm told to start to stand in before my my people that I have inspired, what will I tell her? Because I was not ready. I said I better start developing myself. Then I started doing personal development. So from there, as I always say, now the rest is history. I'm growing and growing, and I like it. I like my growth. And I give it back to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. In this
Yeah.
business, you have to read, you have to grow. If you don't grow, that means you are dying. So when
Mhm.
you are growing, your business is growing. So, coach, do you have anything to add? I know you have.
No, I'll pass. I'll keep on continue because I've said good points.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, Miss Joyce, this next
Mhm.
question is yours.
Mhm.
You, yourself, and yours. Only you one.
The three of me.
Three of you in one. What daily action help you stay aware and connected to your business vision? Give us
Mhm.
your daily action.
And the first and foremost that we say here every day, I take some silent moments to give gratitude of everything. Yeah. As I said last time, like everything, including anything, like starting with the chair we are seated on. So after that, then I take a few minutes to revisit my goals and visualize the bigger picture behind my work. Then all this simple practice. You said one or two or many.
Just tell us. If you
Most,
want to take the whole word, take the whole word. Anyone.
let me take that one. So these two simple practices keep me grounded in why I started and helps me make daily decisions that align my long-term vision, not just short-term results. So I am geared to the long term. But however, I always celebrate the small that give me momentum to go look at the long one. And that I give it back to you, our wonderful host.
That's all.
Yes, yes.
Coach,
Today
do you
I'm
see that?
divided. Today is like I'm divided.
Oluka, do you have anything to add to it? Because I don't know where Joyce slept today. Joyce did not give us anything.
She already shared something amazing, I
Look
believe.
at what it's like. There is something she's waiting for me to say that I
Exactly
didn't
waiting
say.
to hear that you have not mentioned.
She's so surprised. Maybe Foluke
Oh
will
my God.
mention
Okay.
it.
So, talking about daily action that help me stay aware and connected to my business vision, I try to plan my day ahead. When I wake up, I like what and what I need to do, not just activity, income producing activity, progress, activity that tends towards progress. I dwell like, get myself committed to be involved in that, because at times you may be doing so many things and at the end of the day, it's like you're virtually doing nothing because they are not tending towards the desired results that we are aiming at. Then I have my vision board for the business. I have a vision board for my family. So each day I wake up, I look at what are those activities that, will gradually lead me to me achieving this vision that I have set for myself, that I hope and wish to achieve within a particular defined period of time. And I try as much as possible to encourage myself. Anytime there is a win comes my way. I know that win doesn't come by luck. A level of work has been put in place before I could see that result. Even if it is a lead that came through my website, I know that I have put in a work by setting up that website, putting an ad there, before that lead come through. Even if it is a buyer, I know that apart from that buyer, you know, starting from a lead, I have personal conversation, trying to, like, you know, be in contact with them before they eventually become a buyer. So when certain wins comes my way, I try to, like, you know, appreciate myself, find a way to celebrate it, because those are the little things that keeps us going in this business. And I also, like, have a way that I hold myself accountable. Like, what am I supposed to do that I've not done? The one I've done, what is the outcome? And look at areas through which I can, like, improve myself generally, right? So I look at, you know, I have myself accountable, look at what I've done, and always look at way through which I can constantly improve. So those are the things that I do on daily basis to keep myself and be aligned with my vision in the business. Thank you. Over to
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, for me, you know, this our business, the most important thing in it, no matter whether we set time, the first thing I do is to give God all the glory, the gratitude for waking up and for keeping my family alive, for keeping my friends, for keeping my community alive, for not hearing any bad news in my community, like my business community, my immediate community, and my community back home. Once I hear everything is okay and I thank God for keeping them alive, for not hearing bad news, then I now come to my business, which is consistency, which is number one thing in this business. So if you are not consistent, no matter how it is, you just be like, as Fuluke said, you are just working, you are just doing something. You say you are doing a lot, but you are not doing nothing. You are seeing no results because you are not consistent. You have to be consistent in anything you are doing. In your relationship, if you are not consistent, you see how it is. It's not going to work. Even with your children too, everything needs that consistency. After giving gratitude, you have to be consistent in anything you are doing. Like you see, we call coach candle lighter because he's consistent in doing that to everybody. That is why we start calling him a candle lighter, because anybody that crosses his path, the person must succeed, whether the person like it or not. If the person decide to fail, he will try and make you not to fail. He will make you stay in the right path, whether you like it or not. Every time he start hammering on that thing, until the thing sink into your blood, sink into your head. Then when you now succeed, you will now say, ah, coach, thank you, because you are the one that made this possible. You can hear it in any of the people that he has been talking to. All of them has been saying it. I'm not in his downline. I'm not in his upline, but he's the one that helped me out of my negativity and bring me into the positive that made me succeed. So
You
thank
are
you, coach.
you are
So coach,
pouring oil on his head. He will
come
feel it.
on, let
Exactly.
somebody. What is your problem,
Yeah.
Joyce?
He needs the oil.
You need the oil. What are
Yeah.
you saying? Is it easy for somebody to bring you out of your negative? You are talking about, you are talking, you are, you not one of them? The cursor is missing. I can't find the cursor.
Let him say.
You see, you now, instead of you to hide inside your shell, you want to open your mouth. Coach, do you have anything to add to this? This third question.
I'm like a fly on the wall. I just thank you for the kind words. I'm a fly on the wall right now.
so
Yeah?
so anybody that deserve gratitude, you have to give it to the person. So Joyce, stop.
If you give some, the I don't know. Today he doesn't want to say anything.
Yes, because you are attacking him.
Uh-uh. Can that one take him away like that? How can you be a fly on the wall when you are being praised like that? You also say something back.
Wonderful. That's what I say. Wonderful. It's wonderful dealing with wonderful people.
Uh-huh.
They have the potential that comes out. You know, what I mean, they might need just a little spark, but they are the ones carrying the whole fire that is inside of them.
Yeah,
That's
that is
why
what
I'm
I'm saying.
listening.
That is
Yes,
what
ma.
I'm saying. That even if the person has that potential and the person doesn't know, you will help that person come out of it and let the person shine. That's what I'm saying. And Joyce want to block my mouth. Hmm?
Scatter.
Oh my goodness. Oh Lord.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you guys for coming. We have come to today's ending of the program. So I will give it to Joyce to talk to
Ah,
our people. Yes, continue.
Yes.
you want to shut my mouth? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Our viewers, thank you for being with us. We really appreciate you make our world, you make us smile. And now, after all being said, the ball is on your court. We in front of us here we have our websites, and we encourage you to anyone that resonates with you, put your name there and your email address. Then our webinar will open for you to listen to. So after that, you'll have better questions to ask us about our business. And then we really welcome you, and you are to take an action for things to change, because nothing changes if you don't change. And as we always say, you will never ask to have a haircut through the phone, through the through the phone. You have to be there to have it. And we always say, the taste of the pudding is in
And
the
they eating.
eating. So if you join us, we are here, ready to answer all your questions, and and maybe take you through your baby steps, as we all started. We didn't know it. Now we know something. So as with that being said, let me give it back to you, our wonderful, wonderful host. And thank
Okay.
you for hosting us today.
Okay, yeah. As Joyce have said it, we take you through the baby step. We don't leave you behind because
Mhm.
we are the family of the ego saw. So we saw with everybody together. So we are not leaving anybody behind. So when you come in, we are
Mm.
going to take you to soar with you and make you succeed. You see, we have our coach here. You see why we call him candle lighter. No matter the aspect you come, whether low, whether middle, whether high, is going to help you arrange it, and all your potential will come out. Then you will succeed. Thank you guys for coming, and thank you those that will watch us later and those that have watched us today.
Mm.
We thank you guys, and we'll be here tomorrow the same time, 10 a.m. We invite you guys to come and watch us too. So what do we say from the studio? Is it Texas, Canada,
Texas, Dallas, Texas.
Texas,
Okay,
Dallas,
okay,
Canada,
okay.
and Atlanta? What do we say? Bye
Bye.
bye.
Ciao.
And thank you for being with us.